And it's time for a showdown final with the foreigner. Time for Double X to get melted. For real. Are you here? We're here. Keep it the hell down. And yeah, it makes your coat look cool or whatever, but would you cut it out with that wind thing you're always doing? You certainly are a nitpicking one, aren't you? Well, no matter. Gouda, I now know where Double X is. However, is there a problem? No, not a problem. It's just that she's in a very unique environment. It would be much better if you could save her rather than defeat her. Are you ready to leave? Then let us head for Kilauea. So this is Kilauea. It really is just a vast expanse of rock as far as the eye can see. It's still an active volcano, making it one of Hawaii's biggest tourist attractions. It's also where Pele lives. You could even buy a bunch of Pele merch at the nearby visitor center if you want. I'd recommend the Kilauea photo book myself. It's got pictures of some of its past eruptions and... Man, enough with the tour. If I wanted a guide, I would have asked for one. So, what do you want me to do here? Isn't that... Alright, 3 minutes after adding hot water. And done! Itadakimasu! My stash isn't gonna last much longer. Just my luck that the food supply doesn't get restored with each loop. All that wonderful food in Luluhawa and I'm stuck camping with Galacta Spam and Cosmic Noodles. At least I can grab lunch in Waikiki, but dinner's just too expensive. And not only do they not accept galactic police dollars here, I can't even exchange for local currency. So now I've got to work part-time at the hotel in the morning just to be able to afford lunch. And it's back to either Spam or Noodles. Some summer vacation that this turned out to be. I think I might just be the unluckiest person in all of Luluhawa. If the people of Earth saw me now, I'd either die from shame or have to kill them all before they could... Putting away food. Separating trash from recyclables like a good girl. Deep breath. Well then. You're dead! Well, crap. It looks like she's already really out for blood now. Okay, Master, we're not going to be able to talk like this, so here's what we do. We hit her until she's willing to listen to reason. Or at least until she can't hit us back anymore. Now then, who's ready for some rock and roll? I'm suddenly inspired. You're fine just the way you are, Ellie. You're all taking what you saw to your graves. I'm gonna make sure of it. Calm down, Double X. We've all hit rock bottom once or twice before.
So, 燃えるような舞台がお好みなのね。古きルーンの。こういうこともできる。どれにしようか。古きルーンの。 古きルーンよ。あら、怖い怖い。やれ、切り刻むわ。
Rock bottom.
邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おうかしら。消えなさばサラスバティメルトアウト。
A little bit of lag there.
トラント見切れるかしら。たまらないわ。バリアシオンパラディオン。チャージ完了。こういうこともできる。ぶち抜いてあげる。貫いてあげる。好き。身も心も生きていた痕跡さえも溶かしてあげる。行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ。サラスバティメルトアウト。
Odd lag happening during Melt's NP.
バリアシオンパラディオン。アルトリウム展開。早期銀河すなわちコスモス。エーテル宇宙しかるの秩序。行くぞツインミミアドディザスター。
That's a dead Scotty. She didn't attack Melt even once.
やればいいんでしょ。アンドゥ楽しみましょう。震え、凍てつき、砕け散る時まで諦めることは許さんぞ。
She didn't even hit Melt once. She was scared. Ugh. Purging Armor Set 1. This is nothing compared to all the overtime I've had to put in. Now's our chance to get ready. What's with that strange pose, Double X? And why are you all the way up there? I'm putting 100% into this battle. No, more than that. Math doesn't work like that. I'm going to erect a pillar of light right here. My Rongo Miniad is the flight of stairs pointing the way to the literal end of the universe. By releasing it, it will paradoxically indicate that this is indeed the end of the universe. More specifically, this area will start to look more like an event horizon, and from there I'll be able to wipe it and the singularity out all at once. Why? How did you even come up with that? What the hell's wrong with you? I mean, I could tell just from looking at you that you were a freaking screwball, but still. Now that things have come to this, I don't have any other choice. As an investigator for the top secret civilian galactic police, I have a duty to fulfill. If I need to cross a few lines to do so, then so be it. They'll probably slap me with a 3-month suspension for doing this. That's it? People get more for that than shoplifting. Wait. The Galactic Police is a civilian organization? You can't just gloss over that. Do you have the authority to do this? Double X's magical energy is rising rapidly. I think she's about to release her fully powered Noble Phantasm. Master, is everything good to go? All set, Nobu. Take this, Sapphire Galaxy! You're hired! What did you just say? Honestly, we're just so impressed with how strong you are. At this point, we figured it would be way easier to recruit you than to defeat you. In other words, we're trying to poach you. We want your strength and your badass outfit for our side. You don't really think I'd fall for such a cheap ploy, do you? She's totally falling for it. Totally. Now, just think about it. You're sick of your toxic workplace while we're living it up here in Luluhawa. So if you join us, we can all have a rockin' good time. Am I right? Monkey, I mean, Master? Here you go. A working conditions agreement? No way. All I have to do is use my noble phantasm once per day, and the rest of the time I can just listen to someone drawl on about some king? I get the feeling she's not hearing the full story, but I know better than to say something now. So I get a suite at a fancy hotel, an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet, dinner at the restaurant, and I only have to work from 2 to 5 p.m. each day? Is this real? Am I dreaming? Luluhawa's amazing. The tropics are amazing. Indeed, I was surprised as well. Living here would be enough to mellow anyone out. So, what do you say? Well? Muso Sandan negotiation tactics. You even need to ask? Yeah! Oh no, I accidentally snapped the antenna I used to communicate with HQ. How clumsy of me. Now I've got no choice but to ask the locals for help. Thank you for helping me, locals. Awesome! Thumbs up. Hey, way to go, Nobu. Pretty great, right? No, don't say another word. I already know how awesome I am. Well then, on that note, let me reintroduce myself properly. I'm Heroine XX. From now on, I'll be working alongside all of you at Caldia. Glad to be part of the team. Oh, can I ask where my desk is? Next to Caldia's boiler room. Ah, you're sticking her with me? I've got my hands full of crazies as it is. Do you have any idea how many bottles of antacid I'm already going through? So, can I go ahead and take my paid leave right now? Sure? Great, then I'm gonna go check out the suite. If you have any other questions for me, I'd be glad to answer them tomorrow. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Yahoo! Vacation, here I come! That was even faster than I expected. Anyway, does this mean that the situation with Double X is resolved now? I'd say so, which just leaves the other situation. You mean that evil god number 3 she mentioned? Right, but I guess that we don't need to worry about it just yet. Oh, and one more thing. You there, Count of Monte Cristo. I am. What of it, Joan d'Arc? Would you mind checking up on Kilauea regularly? Not at all. Great, thanks. Of course, as long as I'm not totally off the mark, I doubt anything's gonna happen. What do you mean? I'm not... Well, what would Holmes say if he was here? Now is not the time? There you go. Okay then, let's head back. Now that this is taken care of, there's only one thing left to do. Dominate ServaFes. Exactly. But now after so many freaking loops, I'm starting to think that even that's not really a problem. Right now, there's something I'm still not sure about. Something I still can't put my finger on. Whatever it is, it keeps eluding me. But once I finally figure it out, I'm sure I'll be able to draw something I'm happy with. Speaking of which, deadline climax. We're in the end game now, boys. Let's finish this. At first, I was just drawing manga to beat her. And then I became obsessed with improving my craft. And now I'm chasing after something. Something that's almost, but not quite in my grasp. But when I do finally get hold of it, this dream will be over. And it's been such a long dream. Maybe that's why I'm still out of reach. No, that's not it. That's something that everybody wishes for to some degree, but only a select few can ever succeed in doing it. Imagination may not have any limit, but the act of creation does. For you too. Of course! I don't think any creator is ever fully satisfied with their work. Huh, sounds a lot like being a servant. That's quite deep. Whatever you say. I've got an idea for a story I kinda want to draw. Want to hear? I don't know why, but I just started telling her what I've been thinking about. She just smiled and said it was a great idea. But it didn't feel right. Something was lacking. And that's when it hit me. I already had someone close by my side that I could discuss story ideas with. Someone who would share my thrill at coming up with a good one. Is it me? So, you know the book I'm drawing now? Yes. Do you think it's interesting? Yes. Well, that's good. But don't you think it's still missing something? Maybe the ending could be more satisfying. You're probably right, annoying as it is. As it stands now, the ending is kind of cheap. It's not about whether it's a happy ending or a bad one, it just doesn't feel earned. Alright then, what about this? If the monster stays a monster and the princess stays a princess, do you think they could still understand one another? Oh yeah, definitely. The princess definitely could. You really know this character well, don't you? But then I guess you would after all these loops. Hey. Yeah? Do you really think that this is interesting? I do. Huh. Well, I appreciate that, even if you are just being nice. Sure is noisy outside, but I guess that's to be expected, what with the beach right below. Ugh, why am I even doing this? I wish I could have just enjoyed ServaFes like a normal person. Are you having second thoughts now? No, it's just... I just thought I'd say that out loud and try it on for size. By the way, I just had a thought. What do you think of adding a scene like this to make the new ending more convincing? I guess it's fine, but won't we need to add another page or two to fit this in? Yeah, that's true. I guess it would be pretty tough to add another page or two now, when we're only just squeaking by as it is. But the story needs this scene. Then we'll have to rework the entire story structure. Yeah, I guess so, huh? We'll have to go over the draft again, restructure the pages, tighten up the panel layout. I guess it's no use. We'll never be able to finish in time. What if we got everyone else to pitch in? You and I are already doing all the heavy lifting. I'd say Mash is the only one who could help out at all. So we would have to adjust the panel layouts, add background characters in the battle scene, and... I'm sorry, I need to go out for a bit. I'm gonna go pick a fight and clear my head. Come with me. Oh, hello there. Is there something I can do for you? I'm looking to pick a fight. Any recommendations? Say the overgrown brat you've got working for you? You rang, ass face? Let me remind you, fighting is strictly prohibited. Then let's take this outside. There shouldn't be any problems with a street fight, right? What are you, some sort of mad dog? Takes one to know one. The hell'd you say? Come on, let's do this. You take that back. Where do you get off calling me a mad dog? 'Cause that's literally your whole deal? And what you're whining for? And what are you whining for? You started it. Right, Gouda? No comment. You do know that's basically as good as an affirmation here, right? Master! Alright, that's enough. Back to work. Yeah! And in the future, please refrain from taunting my employee if you wouldn't mind. It was just a little teasing. Lighten up already. Oh, hello, Alter. What are you doing out here? Is your final draft coming along okay? I could ask the same to you. Oh, I'm all done, thanks. You don't say. Ah, you too, huh? Yeah, my own final draft came together pretty quick. At last, the wings of freedom. It was way harder than usual this year, but I somehow managed something I was much more satisfied with. You don't say. Why is Alter in such a foul mood? Is something wrong? Well, we ran into a little bit of trouble with the manga. So it's not because she's feeling bad. You want to go back to the drawing board now? Are you insane? But it'll make the whole thing way better. What's the point of that if you don't finish in time for the con? I made that same mistake more than once, so I know what I'm talking about. Trust me when I say that missing the deadline sucks a lot more than putting out something you're not fully satisfied with. This is your first con, so I get that you don't really understand that yet, but... I know it! Believe me! I've already drawn a ton of... I mean, first time or not, I get it. In that case, maybe you ought to just accept what you got and put it all together as best you can. Yeah, I guess. Now I see. By the way, Alter, why did you come out here in the first place? I was looking to pick a fight so I could blow off some steam. Fighting is stress relief? I just get up and stretch for a while, but you do you, I guess. Alright, in that case, we'll be your opponents. Huh? You? Really? Yes, me. Don't worry about it. Hold on, let me just go get my partner. Are you all set? I got no idea what's going through that empty head of yours. But if you're offering to help me blow off some steam, I'm not gonna pass up this chance. Get ready, cause I'm gonna sock you good. Wait, I'm doing this too? Ah, well, I guess them's the breaks. Now that my final draft's all done, breaking a finger or two ought to be good for a laugh. If you think that's funny, then I don't want to know what you find tragic. Yes, Hokusai is alive. We saved her.
Aloha! さあ、バケーションの始まりです。
ではこうしよう。くだ。ではこうしよ
真夏のチャーム、ロックオン。こうしてほしいんでしょう。お願い、恋に時間を。そんなに見たいの
？We're gonna get rid of Joan right away to try and make sure she can't invulnerable.
カーストカッティングクレーター。燃えるじゃないか。可愛い BB ちゃんなのでした。山を抜き、水を割り、なお落ちることなきその両翼。核翼三連。あいたたたたた。ちょっと辛いです。あいた。バーン。ボンバー。はいお持ち。こんなの。え？チェスト。BB チャンネル。インハモイ。やっほー。そうしたいの？バーン。ボンバー。
犠牲が少なく。
Nice crit damage, BB. Oh, it feels good to work out again. My back, my hands. Oh, I gotta say, that was a pretty good sweat I worked up. Why'd you agree to do this anyway? I still don't get it. Not that I really care since I got the fight I wanted. Oh, don't you worry about that. Now then, if you'll excuse us, we have to go adjust our schedules a bit. Come on, Osukabe Hime, Hokusai. What is her deal? I'd better go get things ready. Huh? What are you talking about? She doesn't know, lol. Deadline climax. It's all casters here. So let's bring our riders. Yeah, that'll work. Master? I thought we were just going to give up for this loop and go with what we've got like they said. So why are you messing with the panel layouts? And why are there so many more tablets now? Come in! Hey, now this is my room. Good evening! Oh wow, you really do have everything all set up. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to help out then. Okay, so where'd you want us to start? Wait. The hell? What's going on? Alter, we had a fight and you beat us, right? Yeah, that's true. So, as the losers, we thought it was only fair that we help the winner. And here I was planning to spend what's basically my last day here swimming at Waikiki Beach. Fine, my lion Summer. I was just gonna lock myself in and take it easy. I guess I can take some time to help. What panel layouts need the most work? Okay, here and here and here and... it might just be faster to start over from the rough draft. Well then, let me see. I think you're right. It probably would flow a lot better if we just started over. Come on, you don't have to do this. It's not like I asked for your help or anything. No, you didn't, but we're butting in anyway. Well, you may not have asked for our help, but Master did. You, Gouda? Hey, I know we've got something great here. I want to do everything we can to make this book turn out great. Please, Shownalter, let them help. I've been reading the draft, and I think you should go for whatever you need to do to be happy with it. You made this call, Master. Without even asking me. I know we can finish this. We'll get this done even if it kills us. Even if it kills us, huh? You're not wrong. I do think that this one's worth killing ourselves over to try and make it perfect, but... What about you guys? Are you really okay with helping? What if this book ends up taking first place? That's fine by me. I see ServaFes as a type of conversation. We all get together and converse with words and books alike. Sales are important, of course, but I'd much rather there be another great book in the mix. As for me, I can't say I don't have my pride as one of the older clubs here. But if I'm being honest, I just really want to read this story's finished version. And if I have to help make that happen, then it can't be helped. Me? Well, I'm already done with my book, and I do owe you guys a lot. And I gotta say, these tablet thingies are really darn useful. With tools like this on our side, finishing this thing might be rough, but it ain't impossible. All I gotta do is match your art style, right? I could do that in my sleep. Now why don't you show me how to use this thing, Princess? You ought to know a trick or two, right? Yeah. I swear, how did I end up teaching a world-renowned artist how to use a tablet? So, you see, Alter? You don't have to worry. Now let's make a great book, shall we? What's with this place? Nobody here can mind their own damn business. So, what do you say? Of course I'm gonna take them up on it. Alright, head assistant, let's do this thing. That was a really fast transition into battle. Prepare for the next battle.
バカンスだもの。楽しくいきましょう。
パパパンパンパランタンダララダラララ。
楽しくなってきた。行儀の悪い。はいはいっと。ご機嫌ね。ねえ、任せなさい。一掃する。覚悟なさい。 命令とも楽しくなってきた。ご注文でしたらそのように。はいはいと一掃する。
Oh wow, it survived. Amazing.
徹底的になそこだ。
Ba-da-dum dum dum dum.
さーてやりますか。
The hiccups.
食べたアイスの数など覚えてはいない。目が楽しくなってきた。お願い。ゴージャス、ハッピー、エレガント。きらめく旅路はアンガルタセブンカラーズ。
Okay, I have no clue what the hell is going up with the noble phantasms. And that weird lag.
どれにしようか。古きルーン。演じ徹底的。ご注文でしたらそのように。公爵な。メールと完璧なもの。一点のミスもない。ハートブレイクモルガーン。女神の足技堪能してもらえたかしら。
We've defeated the dreaded deadline. Looking back on it now, drawing the manga felt like a life-or-death battle. This needs to be redone. After a long and bloody fight, both the monster's body and soul are bruised and battered. And the princess's love wouldn't be enough to revive him. It should be something more all-encompassing, something that transcends love altogether, don't you think? No, I don't. Something bigger than love would be way too good for this monster. It'd just be a waste. Because he's been doing everything he can on his own up to this point, do you really think that he'd be happy to be loved by something intangible like a country or community? No, he wouldn't. And the princess's love for him isn't given freely, and it isn't platonic. It needs to be more self-righteous and possessive, like she wants to keep him all for herself. I see. In that case, I withdraw my objection. I get the feeling you just played me. Don't be silly. It just goes to show that talking things out can help you see a new side of things. There you go. How's this for a background? Let me see. Oh, crap. What? This is like real art. But it still works as manga art, if only just. It was real touch and go for a while, I'll tell you that. Damn, famous artist or not, I was all set to nitpick, but the damn thing's perfect. This background's exactly what I had in mind. Well, I couldn't have done it without your vivid description of the battlefield. Glad I could be of service. How about a little pick-me-up? These energy drinks will even replenish servants' magical energy. Oh, yeah? Big burp. I think I'm gonna hurl. If you must, could you do so from the balcony? We all have to share that bathroom after all. I'll go do that. Was it really that bad? She said it was a famous elixir down at the... Wait, don't tell me she made it herself. Shoo! Jolter made rainbows off the balcony. Do-do-dee-dum. Dum-dum. God, that was foul. And the worst part is that I actually do feel less stressed now. Maybe because you, got it all out? You mean hurled? Yes, I did. I spilled my guts out there. Stop that. You ought to at least act embarrassed after a display like that. Too late. That train's long since left the station. You can say that again. You were awfully quick to agree to that. A little too quick. Alright, which one of you numbnuts just barfed on a customer? He did. Now you're making me take the fall? Dragons aren't exactly known for being responsible. You're hopeless, you know that? Here, I brought him up so you can apologize in person. I'm so sorry, Flying General. General says that he forgives. General also says, but my God Force will not. Alright, fine. Step outside so we can get this over with. I don't have time for this shit. He's saying you must be the culprit. Am not. Well, she's stubborn, I'll give her that. Hey, Ludes TV, thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders. How lewd are ya?
先輩応援よろしくどれにしようか古きルーンよ
Hey, Lucky Pone, what's up? How are you?
お願い恋に時間をセットアップ行くぞアクト1先輩応援よろしく遊びはここまで本チェスト勤務時間ですね
Hopefully a lot more loot tomorrow when the banner changes. Ah. Good luck on your pulls.
声は遠くに私の影が世界を覆うカーストカッティングクレーターはい皆さんまとめてプチですバーンボタンダブルアタックこっち勤務時間ですねどれにしようかエネルギーイン
Big damage, let's do it.
ズバッといきフォーリナーチェストダブルタクストーバーンボタンアタックヘイフォーリナー勤務時ズバッといきます
Finish her.
ダブルタクス小手調べなトー来いアーバロン何か踏んで でしまったかな。
My rolls went decently well. I got BB in the end, which is what I was hoping for. General says, fare thee well. Alright, come on, we're gonna keep going till the last second. After that stunt you just pulled, why should I? Look, I'm sorry, alright? I really am. How about I treat you to something later? Emiya's cooking, Boudica's cooking, you name it. There you go. Seeing how you've learned to apologize so sincerely makes One-san so proud. You are not my sister. Aww. Alright, we're in the home stretch now. Come on, Master, let's do our best to finish strong. Finishing strong is what I do. I got the lady voices down better than a lot of English dub VAs. Clearly, I should just be hired. Oh, it's not one of those. I should just be hired to voice all the anime characters. I mean, could you imagine it? The nice slow pan up on a cute little lolly character. And then this voice comes out of her mouth? Yeah, that's what Aniplex really wants. If Aniplex seriously reached out and was like, Thor, you can dub any Fate Stay Night character you want, who would I pick? Gilgamesh would be fun. I'd like to voice Gilgamesh, if possible. For a serious answer. Alright, back to reading. What a mess. It's like all hell broke loose in here. I know. They're all beyond exhausted, and even Palingenesis doesn't look like it would work. Maybe so, but at least the end is in sight. I'm on my last scene now. I've gotten really good at drawing sound effects, especially the gush of blood from a beheading. You don't need me to do any more hand lettering? Feel free to lavish me with praise for my hard, if not perfect work, you hear? Hey, can I ask y'all something? What's up? Well, what do you do if you deleted all the, data stuff? Let me see that. Ah! No. Oh, Sakabe-hime, see if you can recover anything. Robin, you've been making backups, right? Yeah, every 15 minutes. On it. I'm so sorry. Don't sweat it. This kind of crap happens all the time with digital work. But if we don't figure something out, then we'll just have to submit early in the morning. We can still make that work. Hokusai, you get started on that thing we talked about. Give her a hand with it, Master. Got it. Alright, this is it. It's do or die. Robin voice also 11 out of 10. Also, thank you, Random Toby, for the follow. See, Robin's voice is very easy. You just take a man voice and make sure it sounds like it is devoid of all hope for life.
勤務時間ですね。フォーリナーズバッといきます。チェスト
Thank you, BissTorrent, as well for the follow.
はあ小手調べなどサマーバケーションピピピピピピグレットララララブラブアイアイエーお願い恋に時間を遠慮はしません。えいとダブルバーンボターアウチ無駄打ちはしません。先輩応援よろしく。真夏のチャームロックオンホールドアップ
Big crits for BB.
夏といえばカレーですので。遊びやチェスト
Finally finished the story after 8 loops. Congrats.
さあ喜びなさい。
Now just finish the grind.
私の影は世界を覆うカーストカッティングクレーター。はい皆さんまとめてプチです。サマーバケーションバーンボターチャンス勝利の女神は残酷なのです。
That NP drain. That was rude.
ロックオンおてんばでヤッホーえいとサマーバケーションバーンボター
No, stop critting.
アウチ
Ouch. Ouch.
セットアップ行くぞアクトオン無駄打ちはしません。エーテル宇宙の権威をお見せしましょう。控えめに言って本気を出します。最果ての光を私にボーナスをセイバーシスべしダブル X ダイナミックフリーズ
Oh no, it blue screened us. The most powerful of all deadly attacks.
フォーリナーズバッと行き勤務時間ですね。ダブル X トー小手調べなど来いアーバロン見ていてくれました先輩。私格闘でもすごいんですよ。
My ultimate book. It's done. I copied it to a bunch of USB sticks just in case. Everybody, take one. Holy whatever, maiden. Osakabe Hime, Hokusai. You three can take a break. We should be good. I think I'll do that. Good night. So tired. Can't move anymore. Just gotta take it to the printer now, right? Then my work here is done. No, we've just gotta hand this data over. Come on, we've gotta run. What the hell? They should be here by now. Hey, you there!
Yes, what can I do for you?
Have you seen a blonde guy around here? You know, the guy hanging out with the French maid and the furry-eared chick?
If you mean the CEO, he left for ServaFes a long time ago.
Damn it. All right, we'll just have to give it to him at the convention center then. I wonder if they can really pull off that printing method they told us about.
Well, whether they can or not, we need to hurry. Let's go.
Right. Come on, guys. We're going to the con now. Huh? Over there, look! Hey, why are these guys trying to get in our faces?
They're Celtic soldiers. They're Mev's underlings.
Count!
I'll deal with them. The rest of you, hurry to the con. Fortunately, I thought something like this might happen, so I made arrangements.
Arrangements? I'm here!
Yo, I heard you need a ride.
Get on, I'll have you guys at the con in no time. Okay then, let's split up. Ushiwakamaru, you go with Kintoki.
Eh?
Got it. Thank you for your help, Kintoki Dono.
No problem. Just don't go falling off.
Then I'll make sure to hold on to you tight.
No, that's... I mean, I guess that's okay, but, whatever. Just get ready, because I'm gonna floor it. Golden Bear, full throttle!
I admit I'm a little worried about Kintoki, but never mind that now. Alter, you go on Astolfo's Hippogriff. Come on, Master, you're coming too. We'll be right behind you. See you again soon, Master.
Alright, let's go.
Two of you? No problemo. So, which one of you is okay with the princess carry? Gouda is.
Yay! I get to be Astolfo's princess now.
We're almost there. Huh? What's that sound? Ah! What the hell is that?
Maeve's chariot?
That little bitch! That last one got us good. We're gonna have to make an emergency landing. Go on back, Hippogriff. Can you still run, Master?
Of course. This swimsuit's also a mystic coat after all.
Seriously? Awesome, but I guess we're lucky that Caldia's got a penchant for over-engineering right now. Fine then, use it to strengthen your legs. You should at least be able to pull that off. I'll try to hold off that chariot.
Can you really do that by yourself?
Sure, without Mev in that thing, it's just a big, sturdy, dangerously destructive machine of war. Maybe I can't do this by myself.
Man, you guys just can't do anything on your own, can ya? Guess I'll just have to bail you out again.
Ox-drawn carriages are my specialty. This'll be good practice for my next fight with Raiko. Huh?
Hey there, Master. That's Mev's chariot, isn't it? You must have really pissed her off this time. She only breaks that thing out when she's really hit the limits of her rage.
Aloha, man. Ibaraki Doji.
Aloha? Does this look like a Hawaiian shirt to you?
Oh, shut up. I was talking about your soul, not your fashion choices. You're just like Robin.
Hey, I'm not nearly as twisted as that guy is.
If Mev thinks that she can ruin all of our hard work with a stun like this, she's sorely mistaken. I'm not letting all that lettering I helped with go to waste. Now hurry up and get to the con already. And if you manage to take first prize, let's have another one of those barbecue parties to celebrate. Your treat, of course. Thanks, Luluhawa Banana Oni. But Banana Oni? When did I get such a delicious sounding nickname?
Fun fact, that is actually what the Japanese is. That wasn't a localization. Japan's first finding out of NA's nickname for Ibaraki being the Banana Oni was included in this event. It was a shout out.
Alright, let's run.
Another year, another sorry crop of manga. But I suppose this is all we can expect from amateurs. Aside from the professional writers amongst the servants, like Anderson and Shakespeare, of course. I suppose this means Mabe's photo album is a lock for the top seller then.
So it would seem. All the money she saved by making it full of selfies let her really splurge on the cover and general design. I'm pretty sure that it's the only self-published book in the history of self-published books to be sold as a jewel-encrusted leather hardcover. Not that I mind, since we made a literal ton of money off of it. Looks like I'll end up winning after all. Thanks for all your support. Now bow down before your queen. I suppose I should reward you for showing me how to take a good selfie, Anastasia. What would you like? Goddamn hot! I see. Not much I can do about that, though. So, Moolah, any word from that not-so-holy maidens club? Did they turn in their book yet? No, they haven't. I was looking forward to it, too. I see. Then I've already won. I was kind of curious what they had in store after all that smack they talked. But it doesn't matter how good their book might be if they can't get it to the con. Made it! Made it! Moolah, here's the digital file for our book. I need you to fire up your printers right now. Ooh, a day of submission. Thank you for your business. I don't care if you take us for all we've got today. Just make sure you get enough copies printed in time. You can make all the copies we need with that reverse cause and effect printer of yours, right? Then here, this is how many we need. Wow, don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled to charge you for all of this, but this is your first con, right? Are you sure you're going to sell this many?
Stand back, Moolah. I'll be the judge of how many copies this book merits. At the moment, Mabe's photo album is the clear frontrunner. My own tastes are about as far from Venus as you can get, but I can't deny there's something genuine there. It's no wonder that Mabe's beauty is a hit with the mongrels. Even I went and purchased a copy. Her book is undoubtedly one of this year's top contenders. Do you really think yours will require more copies? I imagine your amateur effort will merit no more than 100 at best.
See for yourself, then. Okay, I'll print one up as a test run.
Oh? Interesting. Really? Oh, come on! Why would you go to the battlefield now? And why aren't you stopping him?
Oh my, this is rather engaging.
Oh! I can't believe he's alive!
What are you waiting for, boss? Turn the page!
Not so fast. One needs to savor the intervals between pages. After all, much of the magic of manga lies in the space between panels. Every good reader knows that.
Oops, my hand slipped. Huh? Does this mean they can't be together now? Can you blame them? He's a monster and she's a princess. They were arguably doomed from the start. I refuse to believe that. I gotta say, Master, seeing other people read our book like this is kind of...
embarrassing.
I was gonna say agonizing, but that too.
So, the monster gave his life for the princess. A well-worn trope for these sorts of stories. That said, this background art is incredible. In fact, it's legitimately breathtaking.
I understand how that monster feels. He believes his ugliness could ultimately serve only as a source of suffering for his beloved. In which case, it's no wonder he would choose to sacrifice himself. He must have thought it was the only way.
Nonsense! The only way I will permit is the way that leads to Uruk. Huh? I remember. I'm not a rich man who lives in Luluhawa. I'm the king of heroes, Gilgamesh P. Someone bopped me in the head with a squeaky plastic hammer the moment I set foot in Hawaii, causing me to lose my memories.
We all know that already. Now come on, I want to read what happens next.
I see. Today is full of surprises. Regardless, there would not seem to be a next to read, now that the monster is dead. Wait, how is he still alive?
This was foreshadowed a few pages ago, King of Heroes. I knew I smelled a good ending forthcoming. Call it women's intuition. Thank goodness. I was so sure the monster had died on the battlefield. Although, it does look like he can't fight anymore.
Indeed. With his wild nature gone, the monster is now just another animal. And now that she's given up her crown, the princess is just another woman. Which means there is no longer anything standing between them.
Beep 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 beep. Figuretto. La 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 love love I.
Thank you, Rainbow Emu Weeps, for the follow.
So, they went on to elope. How romantic! Though I wonder, will they ever be able to live happily ever after? I think they will. This voyage portends that their journey together will be a good one. I hope you're right. So, how many copies are you going to print?
A fair question. Given that your manga was able to shock my memories into returning, I must admit that it is a fine bit of entertainment indeed. In fact, it's rendered a faint moistness to my eye and reminded me that amateur works can be just as good as anything else. Thus, in recognition of your accomplishment, I will run my printers at full capacity. Capacity.
Yes! But that doesn't mean it's going to sell, you know. Are you sure you can turn that many copies at your first con? We'll be fine. We've seen a lot more con action than you might think. Oh? Well, didn't you say this was your very first doujin? Yeah, I did.
Not to worry. Good artists naturally attract good salespeople. That's part of what makes these sorts of fan artist alleys so fun. Now then, the time is upon us, Mula. Let this year's ServaFes begin! I'll be very interested to see what happens.
Beep 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 beep.
Thank you, Salty Consker, for the follow as well. Welcome. Alright, my ultimate book, Final Pip. Jolter's pale AF? Yeah. She's an alter. That's what they usually do.
Alright, there we go. Gotta say, I really appreciate you letting me hawk my own book here. Oh, Hokusai, won't you please let me help? Please, pretty please? Alright, I hear you already. Okay, how about this? Why don't you just take this line starts here sign and show the customers where they need to go? You can count on me. Did you hear, Master? Did you hear? I have a job now! Good luck. That's a big responsibility, you know. I'll do my very best. I won't let anyone down. Well, would you look at that? I'm glad she's so happy. Still, I feel bad for having her help me out, though.
You mean because of the Nuda Nuda iron bar part? Or the Nuda Nuda tentacle part?
Hey, take that up with Todo-sama. Here's your change. Thank you so much. The line starts here, everyone. Please queue up in an orderly fashion.
Thank you for the support, and here you go. Take it. Hey there, you guys sure took your time showing up.
It's a long story.
Well, anyway, I'll take a copy of your book, if you don't mind.
You helped us out plenty, so don't sweat the cost. It's on the house.
Don't be ridiculous, Shelter. I'm just exchanging some of that useless treasure I piled up for something of real value here. If I don't pay now, I'll just feel bad about it later. Now, shut up and take my money. I've always wanted to say that.
You really are an upstanding man of the sea, huh?
I've been a part of this scene for a long time now. Ever since I became a servant, in fact. And I'm really, really proud to see you guys put out such a great book. Almost makes it seem like I was your sponsor or something. I mean, obviously I wasn't, but still. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'll see you around.
I'm all out of books.
Nothing but empty boxes here, too. Which means we've sold out.
We actually did it.
We really did.
This concludes ServaFes.
So, you sold out just as I thought you would. You certainly took your time about it, though.
Yeah, you win, I lose, I get it. Hold it. Now what? The whole point of these books is sharing them, right? Here. I don't really need it, but fine, I guess I can take it off your hands. Here, and I guess you can have one of my books in exchange. Just don't expect it to keep its value for long. I'm gonna make an even better one next year.
So, you've already got a plan for your next book. Impressive presentation skills. Say, that gives me an idea. What do you think about holding our next industry initiative in a gorgeous decadent skyscraper, Moolah?
A skyscraper? Like the sort that giant monkey climbed? I can't say that I care for places like that. Las Vegas, on the other hand.
You sure do like your deserts, don't you? I guess that's true what they say. You can take the woman out of the desert, but not the desert out of the woman. But enough of that. Gespenst Ketzer, I award you this holy grail for taking first place at ServaFes.
Confirming. The magical energy reservoir checks out. This is definitely a holy grail. So now all we have to do is use it at Kilauea, and this singularity will go away. Right?
I mean, that's what BB says.
Hang on. Let's hear what this guy has to say first.
So, you're done. You've got a real flair for showing up once everything's over, don't ya? There's nothing I can do about that. I've been busy handling the matter you left to me after we defeated the foreigner.
How'd it go, anyway?
I have been keeping an eye out since you asked, and it's just as you suspected. She has not been there once in all this time.
Gotcha. Well then, let's just skip the whole bit with Kilauea and go straight to Mauna Kea observatories. Pele awaits there at the site of the final battle. You say final battle? If you had just read the guidebook, you'd know what I was talking about. I mean, not that I gave it more than a passing glance. I mean, I just skimmed it, really.
Foe?
You got something to say, Furball? Well, come on, let's go.
Thank you, Darth Trex, for the follow. Welcome, new Pigoletto. Holy Grail! Hooray! And now there's just one thing to do at Mauna Kea. And that is melt. We must melt what is at Mauna Kea. Door to Summer, Dark Mix.
In Hawaii mythology, Pele lives in Kilauea. That part fits. But Bibi never went there. Even weirder, she explicitly told us to come here to Mauna Kea on the last day. That just doesn't make sense. Mauna Kea is the snowy mountain where Poliahu lived. According to myth, this was the one place Pele could never conquer, and she hated it more than anything. I see. Then Bibi may be Pele the goddess, but she's not Pele. Or she's not only Pele. Then that means everything comes down to the order of events, doesn't it? Specifically, when did the foreigner that Claudia detected first arrive here?
That's right. You all came to Hawaii after the foreigner was detected. But Foreigner XX didn't show up until after you had checked in at the hotel. So that means it wouldn't make sense for XX to be the foreigner we detected then. Honestly, I'd been wondering exactly when XX first got to Hawaii. But now that we know XX isn't the foreigner we're looking for, the question is, who is?
I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. So then, the reason we couldn't contact Claudia's Hawaiian office isn't because this place became a singularity, but... Right you are! It's because the entire office disappeared into void space like it never existed to begin with. Welcome to the Mauna Kea Evil God Observatories, foolish humans.
Bibi.
Did you even know where Claudia's Hawaiian office used to be located? It was right here on the peak of this very mountain. Did you know that Mauna Kea is one of the biggest mountains for stargazing in the entire world? Or that it's home to a cluster of research facilities with telescopes from all sorts of different countries? The ones from Japan, Subaru, is especially well known. It's quite the sight, seeing the silhouettes of so many observatories along the top of the mountain. Though, of course, there isn't anything on top of this mountain anymore. I cast them all down into void space myself. This ominous aura, it's just like Abigail's. Abigail? Don't insult me. I'm nothing like that lazy, good-for-nothing sleepyhead. I'm a much more active, much more friendly dynamo of destruction. I've been peeping on you foolish humans from outer space, thinking up all sorts of ways we can have fun together.
Oh no, there's televisions in the background. What the? This all seems painfully familiar. So many BB slots.
Is this a slot machine?
What the hell are... No, what were those things? They're bizarrely horrifying.
Hey, Master, you don't look so good. Are you feeling okay? Do you want some candy? Tick-tock, tick-tock. Did you enjoy your repeating summer vacation? You decided to reach for the stars, worked hard, encountered and overcame setbacks, found friends to help you, and emerged victorious in the end. I haven't seen such a good reality show in ages. It was well worth all the trouble it took to set up. But then, I had the perfect bow to put on this touching story, and you just ignored it altogether. Why didn't you use the Holy Grail? You're the Master of Caldia, right? Aren't you supposed to use the Grail to help people?
Well, that's easy. Tell her, Gouda. I mean, do you think we would trust you, BB? Honestly? Honestly?
Hey? That's why my perfect plan was foiled? And after everything I did for all of you, this is the thanks I get? I worked really hard to put all of this together for you, you know? I spent the last month working it all out with Pele here. I was just laying the groundwork to hold ServaFes here when I decided to drop in on Caldia's Hawaiian office. Then when I took a look through their telescope to see how far humanity's astronomical skills had advanced, it synergized with my own functionality, and I saw so far into space that I locked eyes with an evil god. How does that old quote go again? If you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss will also gaze into you. It turns out that Nietzsche was more than right when he said that. As soon as our eyes met, I synchronized with the evil god and became an evil BB. It didn't take long for Caldia's Hawaiian office to catch on, so I went and tossed them all into my shadow. And I tossed the other observatories in for good measure, so now there's nothing left up here. I plunged it all into the shadow of the void, destroying the evidence, as they say. So then, you were the foreigner Caldia observed. Yep, rewinding time is the evil god's authority. Collecting human desires is my innate functionality, and controlling Luluhawa at will is Pele's authority. I'm also the one who fudged that golden eyesore Gilgamesh's memory. Then you're the one who put the Knights of the Round Table in swimsuits. And the one who gave me my swimsuit. That's right, it was all me. Well, except Joan Alter's horrid swimsuit. I had nothing to do with that. Such awful taste. Hey, you leave my taste out of this, asshole! Alright, I get how you got possessed by an evil god. I can even get my head around it, happening just because you looked at the thing. But how are you disguising your class? Is the moon cancer thing just BS? Nope. I synced up with the evil god pretty well, but I didn't merge with it. Didn't merge with it, but all those evil things you've done.
Well, that's the thing, Mash. BB is kinda... well...
That's right. It doesn't matter that I synced up with an evil god from the abyss. I'm still the same old BB-chan I've always been. We just hit it off really well, agreed on a plan of action, then waved goodbye and went our separate ways. So then, your whole thing is that you test humans, watch them drown in their desires, then end up losing when they outwit your dumbass. Now I get it. You and this evil god both have the same messed up fetish, huh? Yep. So there you have it. I'm a foreigner, yes, in more ways than one, but also a moon cancer. Oh, and one little nitpick. End up losing when they outwit your dumbass? Don't make me laugh. That was absolutely the exception that proves the rule. I'm going to whoop all your butts here and now, and then you'll go right back to day one. And this time, I'll even reset your memories while I'm at it. Humanity's future sucks anyway. So why shouldn't you just keep reliving this summer forever so everyone can be happy?
She really does have good intentions, even if the road they paved leads way past hell.
BB, no, make that BB Hotep. Can I ask you something? Huh? Now why would you call me that? You barely even know me. What would have happened to Senpai if he had used the Holy Grail of Kilauea like you asked? Would this singularity really have disappeared? Hey, I'm no liar. Of course it would disappear, along with the rest of the planet. My Holy Grail's more of a monkey's paw. You wish for something and more or less get the opposite. Wish for wealth and lose all your money. Wish for peace and the world's plunged into war. And if you made a wish with purely good intentions... Forget waking up from a dream. It'd be the bad end to end all bad ends. And don't you think that would be the best way for all of you to go out? You're a monster!
Foe!
Oh, but please don't misunderstand me, okay? It's not that I want to wipe out humanity. I mean, if humanity were gone, who would I play with? I don't want to actually break my toys. I just want to see how much I can mess with them. BB is gathering up magical energy. She's getting ready to attack. Now then, without further ado, it's piggy time!
Nice try, but I had a feeling this would happen.
Robin?
And let's see what that spell the caster of Kakyon taught me can do. No face making, anti-pig version.
Hey, no fair!
Ugh, that was close. And really, BB, you're complaining about me being unfair?
I heard the whole thing, so you finally decided to show yourself, foreigner! I've been searching for the source of all the evil I've been sensing lurking around ServaFes, and now I finally found it. Now all that's left is to carry out your sentence. Execution! Yep, much as I hate to admit it, I'll never be able to draw a better book than I managed this time. Part of me might want to give it another go, but that's about enough of this endless summer shit. You like playing with toys, BB? Well then, playtime's over. I'm gonna beat some sense back into you. My, listen to you, but... You drew a lot of books in your various loops. I'll give you that one. But there's still one genre you haven't tried your hand at, is there? Well, now seems like a good time to fix that. So, as the great evil BB, let me teach you all about it. Are you ready, Master? This is where the battle really begins. This is going to be a real-life horror show, complete with blood, gore, and lots of literal dead ends. Scream and cry all you like. You can't turn back now. You're about to get very intimate with the unending darkness of void space.
Oh no. Bad ends in every direction. But at least we can thank Valentius II for the follow. Thanks, Valentius. Welcome to the stream.
決めたよ。お前は我が城の影に溶けるしかなかろう。
Oh, I forgot she starts us with 0 MP. Unfortunate.
古きルーンよ。
Best voiceover, thank you. I tried.
古きルーンよ。
I butcher the female voices for the most part, but hey,
こういうこともできる。
when my normal voice is this,
こういうこともできる。
the fact that I can get it so high is kind of a good, kind of a thumbs up.
古きルーンよ。
All right now, BB. Good luck.
あら、怖い怖い。
Moon cancers are weak to rulers, but everything is weak to melt.
覚悟はいいかしら。
Everything is weak to melt.
蹂躙しろだなんてたまらないわ。邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おうかしら。消えなさい、サラスバティ。やるじゃないですか。
もろいもろい。
私の触手は残忍ですよ。飼育箱に入れてあげる。さあ、哀れに逃げ惑いなさい。カーストカッティングクレイター。惨めすぎてお話になりません。やりすぎですか？キャー！残酷。
And when I say everything is weak to melt, I mean everything.
命令とな。
やればいい。楽しみましょう。私の触手は残忍。
Oh, that wasn't enough damage, really. Oh well.
やりすぎですか？
So close. So close. Lip is here for moral support.
やればいいんでしょ。トラント、見切れるかしら。
もろいもろい。
私の触手は残忍ですよ。やりすぎですか？
力足らずか。
こっちこっち。
That was quite a bit of damage there. Poor Passion Lip. Ah, angry man.
こっちこっち。やりすぎですか？キャー！残酷。 触らないでください。キューッとしてあげます。怖くても我慢できるから。
Now, BB, it is time for your children to show you what a bad mother you've been.
もう耐えきれない。そう、やればいいんでしょ。私まだわからないけど、この気持ちにちゃんと向き合うって決めたから。言って、ブルーヒルでやるじゃないですか。邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おうかしら。 消えなさいサラスバティやるじゃないですか楽しみましょう
Oh, she's lived. Look at that.
残酷に落としてあげるこれが欲望の果て肥大したエゴの末路カーストカッティングクレイター思い知りました
Yes, Passion Lip has Brunhilde as part of her Saint Graph.
切り刻むわやればいいんでしょトラント見切れるかしら楽しみましょうアン・ドゥ・トロワルツ・エトワール写真と一体化した私を倒すなんて人間ってほんとバグだらけなんですからこれで終わり出直して
Like I said, everything is weak to melt. Not a scratch on me, of course. So, humans, what sort of horror would you like to experience next? There's still so much we haven't tried yet. Ugh, how the hell is she so strong? It doesn't make any damn sense.
What do you expect? She's a goddess, a foreigner, and a ridiculous OP servant all in one. This is looking real bad. We're not going to be able to escape that shadow.
It's consuming all of Mauna Kea. It's as though my shield isn't offering any protection whatsoever. That's because it isn't. You still don't get it. The usual rules don't apply here. Things might be different if you had more than 3 dimensions to work with, but I don't see humanity ever evolving that much, let alone in the next few minutes. Now I think it's time I gobbled you up, and the rest of summer up, in one delicious bite. Ha! That's enough, you damned foreigner! Who the hell even likes cosmic horrors anyway? Everyone knows sci-fi is the best genre of all time. Now I'm gonna show you why. Shine bright, my galactic spear! Seal this evil god away and bring order to this universe! Huh? That ridiculously bright light, is that cosmic ether? You were supposed to just be a joke character. How'd you end up with a weapon to kill evil gods? I said I was a foreigner hunter. Not my fault that you wouldn't listen. Now, my double-sided spear, unleash your nebula! Get ready for the true power of a heroine. The power of paid leave! Yeah!
Paid vacation, the most powerful noble phantasm of all.
Oh, that authority confiscated. They didn't make me a space cop for nothing. But I heard that you weren't on active duty with them anymore. Well, that doesn't mean I'm gonna pass up a juicy bounty on a foreigner. Space cops have quotas to meet, you know. Damn it. I knew I should have looked into their policies and stuff too. Oh well, I guess I don't really care enough to bother. So, that ought to be the end of these time loops. I take it you're ready to calm down now that the whole evil god thing is over? I never needed an evil god to be perfectly wicked on my own. Anyway, are you sure about this? This does mean your vacation will actually end, you know. Isn't there anything you still want to do here? I
can solve that easily enough.
Gorgeous P.
Indeed. And I don't need to do anything as ham-fisted as rewinding time. I just need to make a proclamation. I hereby extend ServaFes by one more day. You may have sold every copy of your book, but there is still plenty of celebrating left to be done. Go forth, mingle, and enjoy yourselves. Consider it a wrap party, and I'll pick up the tab, of course. That is, my secretary will, using all that money she's trying to sneak off with.
Huh? But I worked so hard to save it all.
As they say, you can't take it with you. I can vouch for that personally.
Please, 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 at least let me keep half of it. My dreams of a camel paradise are growing fainter by the second. Alright, I'll take this criminal servant, BB, up to my ship for interrogation and cleansing. Now come on, you, get a move on. Aw, so you're really gonna book me? I can't believe you're into that kind of doujin content. I can carry you there on my spear tip if you prefer. I'll be good. Okay then, senpai. Looks like I'll be seeing you later. Oh, and right, I almost forgot. Hup! Alright, we'll be off then. But don't worry, we'll be back before tomorrow night's party. Once I've done a little time for my crime, let's just call it even, okay? Okay. What did she drop?
Are these our manga?
Yes. This is the photocopied manga we made in the first loop. And these are all of our other attempts. Wow, we really stuck with it, huh? That's weird.
What's up?
2 of these books are the same. This book is the one we drew in this loop, but this other book is... It looks older, doesn't it? Oh no, this can't be happening. What's wrong? Is there a problem with that book? Never mind that now. Master, come here. I've got to talk to you. Alone.
Oh shit, we're in.
Okay, look. See this book? It's the one we just drew. But this other one... It's the one that made me want to try drawing in the first place.
Oh, thank you, Anonymous Man. The second one's a little different.
Right, but the lead up to the last act is pretty much identical. The ending may be a little different, but that's about it. And that leads me to one inescapable, horrifying conclusion. I drew this manga, didn't I?
It looks that way, yeah.
This is so embarrassing! So, all this time, I've been working so hard to surpass my own damn book? I've been jealous of my own work? Bibi must have left my own finished book from the future in Caldio on purpose. She knew this would happen. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All that time I went on and on about making a better manga. Gah, I wish I could just go back in time and kill myself.
Emiya has entered the chat. I agree with you.
What's the matter, Alter? You're going to hurt yourself if you keep pounding those rocks. Oh god, why does there always have to be some stupid goddamn last-minute plot twist? Prithee, wherefore didst it become my wretched fate to be expelled from blissful vales of ignorance? Oh, woe is me! She even sounds different.
I'm sure she'll be back to her old self. Eventually.
This is it. This is rock bottom. I'm finally here. Just let me lie here a while until it passes. Alright then. I'm sorry that Alter isn't feeling better, but at least we know this singularity will disappear soon. And since we still have some time before it does, and since we came all this way to Luluhawa, let's take the time we have left to enjoy our vacation here, Master.
The Magical Princess and the Monster of Krolsviki. A completely original fantasy story that follows the interaction between two protagonists from a faraway kingdom. One is a monster who was born from a war experiment. The other, a princess who, due to a witch's curse, possessed lost magic and was held prisoner so she could become a secret weapon later in the war. Ideas for the story's conclusion range from the monster turning human once more to the two being separated forever, and so on. But in the end, both lose their powers, but continue enjoying living their inhuman lives.
正式に加入よ。私の凄さは存分に思い知ったでしょう。まっすぐ、ストレートに敵を叩きのめしてあげるわ。ただし、冬に働かせるのは NG だからね。
Lies, BB. I'll have you working 24/7 if I want you to. And thus, BB is now, BB Joltzerker is now permanent. Yay! I'll still have BB working anytime I want her to. All right, let's head to the airport, and I mean, it's time to leave, right? Nope, more adventures in Luluhawa. Man, feels like we haven't seen this airport in forever. Just how many loops did we end up spending in Luluhawa anyway?
Yes, those 7 days felt like forever. BB may have caused a lot of trouble, but I'm grateful for that opportunity at least. She gave me this swimsuit too, so she's alright in my book. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, she gets to be an honorary Oni now. ServaFes concluded without further incident, and we were all able to contact Claudia's Hawaiian branch as well. Once the Luluhawa singularity disappears in a few hours, these islands should all return to normal. So, the observatories are back too, huh? I guess BB really didn't hurt anyone.
I don't know. I can think of at least one person she did a real number on. But never mind that now. The important thing is that we can finally say goodbye to Luluhawa. You guys got all your stuff? Sure do. Vacations. There's nothing better than going home with a suitcase full of souvenirs and a heart full of wonderful memories. I know a lot's happened, but as long as you enjoyed yourselves, I consider that a big, beautiful win. Who's talking? That voice. It's Thor, the root of all evil.
Hi! Congratulations on making it through an unending week of Luluhawa, everyone! You took first place at ServaFes and successfully repelled the foreigner. Now all you have left to do is fly to South America and hop a plane to Caldia.
You're here to see us off, BB. Aren't you coming back with us? Get your tan butt in my chair.
Senpai, it looks like BB is frozen. I think she's very reluctant to say whatever's on her mind. Why listen. Nothing we'll get out of talking to her except more frustration and embarrassment. Screw her. Let's just ditch her and get going. Our flight leaves in 3 hours anyway. Oh, well, you're wrong about that much. I shut down all the flights. Permanently. Luluhawa's not going to get away that easily, either. I'm going to have to give the staff at Caldia's Hawaiian office a very stern talking to so they know better than to go around making hopeful observations. Although making you crawl around on all fours and keeping you as tiny insects is starting to become old hat at this point. I really need to come up with something new. Wait, are you saying we're still not done here? Or have you still not learned your lesson, BB? I've reflected plenty on what I did, thank you very much. No, this is a different problem. I, need your help with something.
You want our help? What happened to being a Kohai who could do anything and everything? If you've got a problem that needs solving, then solve it your own damn self. We're exhausted, and more importantly, we're sick of your shit.
Oh, Robin. I see you're still sulking about being relegated to management. I was hoping Luluhawa would help you grow out of being so petty, but I guess that was asking too much. If only I could have done more to help.
Oh, don't even try that garbage on us. You're obviously just trying to get us to clean up another one of your messes. Nodding in affirmation.
Now, let's just hear her out. Kya! I love it when you do the protagonist thing, Gura. Anyway, let me get right to the point. I can't get back to normal. Huh? What are you talking about? I thought that this is normal for you. You're the one who said that syncing with an evil god didn't change you at all. Oh, are you completely blind or just aesthetically challenged, Ibaraki? Of course I've changed, just look at me. Pele's spirit origin is so dug into mine that this tan just won't go away! Even the Holy Grail can't get rid of it. Yes, you do have a lovely tan now, but is that a problem? Of course it is! I know what people have been thinking. Stuff like, you look so good with the tan, that new tropical look is so cute on you. What an adventurous style, and you're the obvious choice for a tropical heroine. And while, to be clear, I do appreciate all of that, my trademark pale skin has always been my thing. I mean, how else would people know that I'm a heroine who hails from the moon? So I have to get rid of this tan before going back to Caldia no matter what it takes.
Team vote, all in favor of keeping the tan, raise your hands. I noticed that both of my hands are in the air, like they just don't care. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, BB. Tan stays. Okay, team, huddle up. You all have your passports and tickets, right? Once we go through security, we can't go back.
Hey, so you're just going to ignore me now? Fine, I see how it is, but just so you know, Luluhawa's not going anywhere. This singularity won't disappear until I can weaken Pele's power over me. Of course, if you're just fine with Hawaii remaining Luluhawa forever, I won't make you stay. I'm sure I can come up with some way to entertain myself and all the people still trapped here. There's so many cutely cruel things I still have yet to try.
Damn it, now she's just taking the whole place hostage.
Oh my, I suppose that means we still have a job to do then, Master. Looks that way, so what exactly do we have to do? Well, since the goal is to weaken me, I was thinking that the easiest way to do that would be in battle. I already scattered some clones of myself around Luluhawa, so just go take them all out. The more of a name you make for yourselves in Luluhawa, the more people will want to jump on your bandwagon. That'll get my clones to come out of hiding and attack, as they won't like all that attention going to you instead. Once you smack all 4 of them down, I should go back to normal.
So we've got a fire BB and water BB system, huh? I recognize this.
Sounds like a royal pain in the ass to me, but doesn't look like we've got any choice. Fine, let's go back to the hotel, Master. And hey, at least we get to beat the shit out of BB a bunch. That should make it all worthwhile. So let's waste this bitch, pop the singularity, and head back to Caldia like the bosses we are. Good luck! I'll be here waiting for your triumphant return. Yes, all you have to do is to resolve this singularity is defeat 4 of my clones. But I never said my clones would be exactly like me. No, these are a few demon pillar envoys I had lying around for a certain scenario. What if Senpai actually had used the Holy Grail to wish for world peace? This is where the real game of death begins. Senpai. Don't think you're getting off easy.
And thus the time has come for raid quests. Yay, raid quests. Raid quests. I guess we'll do them until we get another story node.